So today we're doing our third lesson with integers. We are looking at section 4.4, which is a little bit weird, but we just need to start off with looking at our division rules. And in fact, they're actually the same as the multiplication rules, which is really nice. So for example, if we have a positive divided by a positive, our answer in fact is going to be positive. So for example, if I had positive 4 divided by positive 2, as you know, we normally write this as 4 divided by 2. The positive sign is implied, and this is equal to 2, which is positive. So nothing really new there. Now if I have a negative divided by a negative, just like in multiplication, when we have a negative and a negative, they become positive. And that's just because the directions change twice. And so basically we go around in a circle. So a negative divided by a negative will be positive. So an example of that is if I had negative 6 divided by negative 3, I would have positive 3 as my solution. Okay, so a negative and a negative will give you back a positive. Alright, now what about if we have opposites? So here we have a positive and a negative. Well, the negative is just a sign change, so it's just changing the direction or the sign. It only happens once in this one, so our answer is going to be a negative. So for example, if I had positive 10 divided by negative 2, you generally won't see the negative on the bottom. It will look something more like maybe 10 divided by negative 2. We don't like to write that negative in the denominator, but these two statements here and here are equivalent. And because we have one negative sign, the entire answer will be negative, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so we have another one where we have a negative and a positive. So there's a negative on top and a positive on the bottom. And this means that our answer will in fact be negative. So for example, if I had negative 15 divided by 3, my answer would be negative 5. Again, so when I have a negative and this is an implied positive, then our solution will have a negative. Okay, we've got 3 examples. Alright, calculate the following. So I have negative 976 divided by positive 8. So I have a negative, and this 8 is positive. Therefore, my answer will be negative. So I can just do my division of 976 divided by 8. And the closest 8 gets to 9 is 8, and that happens 8 times 1. My remainder is 1. I pull down my 7. The closest 8 gets to 17 is 16, and 8 times 2 is 16. My remainder is 1. I pull down the 6, and the closest 8 gets to 16 is 16, and it's 8 times 2. So my answer will be negative 122. Okay, my second one. I have a negative 12 and a negative 3. So a negative and a negative is going to make this answer positive. And then I can just look at what is 12 divided by 3. Well, we know that's 4. So my answer is positive 4. We generally don't write the positive sign in front of it. We just simplify to 4. Okay, my last one. So I have 0 divided by 576. And in fact, 0 divided by anything is going to be 0. If you start with nothing and you divide that nothing by some number, you already had nothing. So in fact, my answer is 0. And we're done.